Therefore, if, in training, the handler consistently makes his turns after 40 paces, the dog will begin anticipating a turn at 40 paces or earlier. This anticipation will be expressed in an increase in attention and readiness to react. By making the training pattern slightly shorter than the trial pattern, we ensure that for the last few paces of the trial pattern, the dog will be in very high attention. The result on trial day will be the most intensely attentive heeling and the fastest and most correct turns of which the animal is capable. During the training exercise, the dog is fed continuously from the left hand throughout the heeling pattern. However, this feeding is not done haphazardly or without method. The dog is not baited, but instead rewarded for attention. The handler holds food in his hand and allows the dog to drive at it, but he does not open his hand and feed unless the animal is driving hard. On the other hand, if the dog drops his attention, the handler does not stimulate him or bait him in any way, but instead continues walking until the dog spontaneously takes up his attention again. Just as soon as attention is re-established, the handler rewards the dog by opening her hand enough for the animal to take a few pieces of food. Do not be concerned at this stage in training, or even later, if your dog bounces at heel or even crabs sideways a little. Gottfried insists that these faults will disappear naturally when we begin using less food reward. What is important at this time is that the dog drive hard and that he neither lag nor forage. The handler attempts to turn always at the same points on the training field, so that proper anticipation of the turns is established. However, the handler also must exercise judgment, waiting to turn until the dog is driving hard at her. If she turns at a moment when the dog is unprepared, she will allow the animal to practice loose turns and also reward inattention. Only when the dog is in high attention through the entire pattern and moving with spirit do we introduce the first sits at heel, which in Schutzhund are often called halts. The sit is the least glamorous of skills, the most humble, but it is